Mr. President, as you know, last Tuesday, the annual inflation rate came in at 8.3%. The stock market nosedived. People are shocked by their grocery bills. What can you do better and faster?
Well, first of all, let's put this in perspective.
Today, we're diving into a topic that affects everyone: inflation. You've probably noticed prices going up over time, but do you know there are different types of inflation? In this video, we'll explore the major types of inflation and unravel the explanations from different economic perspectives. So let's get started. At its core, inflation is when prices rise across the economy, making your money buy less. We all remember the days of cheaper rents and more affordable lunches, right? Well, that's the result of inflation. But it's not all bad. A moderate level of inflation, around 2% to 3%, can actually be good for the economy. Central banks aim for this to encourage growth. However, too much inflation can lead to serious problems like hyperinflation and stagflation. Hyperinflation is like inflation on steroids. Prices skyrocket uncontrollably. Remember Germany in the 1920s? Inflation hit a mind-boggling 30,000% per month. Zimbabwe takes the cake, though, with an estimated 79,600,000,000% monthly increase in prices in November 2008. Stagflation, on the other hand, is a nasty combo of high unemployment, sluggish economic growth, and rising prices. It's like a triple whammy that hit the US and UK back in the 1970s. Dealing with stagflation is like a chess match for central banks. They can't easily raise interest rates without worsening unemployment, and dropping rates could further fuel inflation. It's a tough situation with limited moves for central banks to make. Negative inflation, deflation. Now, what about when prices drop? That's deflation, and it might seem good because things become cheaper. But it's a double-edged sword. Businesses earn less, leading to layoffs and more unemployment. So, while it might look appealing initially, deflation can hurt the economy in the long run. Causes of inflation. Why does inflation happen? It's not a simple answer, but two major schools of thought offer explanations: Keynesian and Monetarist economics. Keynesians, following the teachings of economist John Maynard Keynes, believe inflation comes from increased production costs or higher demand. They suggest government intervention can help balance things out. Cost-push inflation happens when production costs rise, forcing companies to bump up prices. Demand-pull inflation occurs when demand outstrips supply, driving prices higher. Monetarists, led by economist Milton Friedman, emphasize the role of money supply in driving inflation. According to them, inflation is primarily a result of changes in the money supply. They're skeptical about heavy government intervention, citing examples like the Great Depression, where interventions worsened the situation. Monetarists argue central banks should focus on stable money supply growth in line with the economy. Inflation is more than just rising prices. It's a complex economic phenomenon. From hyperinflation to stagflation, the effects are far-reaching. Keynesians and monetarists have different ideas about the causes, emphasizing factors like demand, supply, and money supply. Remember, a little inflation can be healthy for the economy, but too much can lead to chaos. Thanks for joining me today as we delved into the diverse world of inflation. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more insightful content. Until next time, stay financially savvy.